Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Okay, let's get some petty tea. If it's nighttime, morning, afternoon, evening, like what? Yeah, let's get ready to talk and chill because so much is going on. And I'm going to be doing another episode about freedom of speech soon because it's really crazy how, with all of the racism going on the Republican side, but at the same time, the Republicans are calling like the Democrats racist when they're the ones that are talking about gas chambers and showers and like eliminating people who don't vote the way that they want and how they love Hitler and just very awful, scary, racist, bigoted things. But then they turn around and say that we're bigoted or that black people are racist because we talk about racism. But in reality, we talk about the racism that we are confronted with. And we talk about how things are not equal and fair. And yeah, so it's just really interesting and dark right now because the Republicans, like even with that what they're doing with LGBTQ, they keep trying to blame the trans community, for example, for harming kids and stuff. But then who keeps getting arrested lately? Republican men. And majority are Republican colonizer men, but not all, but most, and it's a pattern. And but then they want to say that Democrats are more violent, but then they want to take down research that shows that it's actually the Republican side that are more violent. But then they want to only talk about a study about this year, but this year is at like, and yes, I'm against violence and everything like that. I also see like the pain and also remember the writings of Dr. Martin Luther King. They only want to quote certain things from him, but they don't want to go in depth with all of the books and knowledge because he studied and wrote a book about when people are not listened to and the pain and the struggle, how the anger turns into violence. And I think that's what's going on with some of the Democrats right now and like with the study because there it's like they haven't done it, but there is like the thought of it, and a lot of it is coming from all of the hatred and even the dismissal of rights and equality, freedoms, justices, and things like that. So, but yeah, I will be talking, and the thing is, I have so many screenshots. I cannot fit all the screenshots in the episodes that I have. And the thing is, I've been showing a lot of the same ones throughout my time because there are too many. I can't fit them all on like the Canva thing without it overloading. And people are like, "Oh, we'll just get the upgrade." Like, no, handicapable black woman. I have a disability. I'm trying to start all of my business ideas with a disability. And if you knew how much that costs, baby, you need to, anyway, so, but yeah, let's just get this started. Okay. But okay, tonight though, I was like, okay, I'm working on Patreon and uploading more stuff. Yeah, oh my God, like I think let's see, within the last 24 to 30 hours or whatever, I think I have 19 new posts. Like, yeah, it's like, and I was going to try to post a little bit more tonight, but then, oh, I keep hearing things about the young Republicans and, oh, they got. And I'm kind of like, I don't want to admit that I'm loving it. No, I am loving it. I honestly am, because a lot of people, when black people try to say the racism that we go through and the racist things that people say, oh, you're just exaggerating. There's no more racism. You need to get over it. Oh, I doubt it happens like that. I doubt it happens this often. Oh, you're making it up. Oh, I don't believe that person would say that to you. So then when I start taking screenshots and showing people, oh, you're arrogant, you're ignorant. That's mean. Why are you showing people's private messages? Why are you being so like mean? Because it's like that's just two wrongs don't make them right. And you showing these poor innocent men, it's like that maybe they liked you, and maybe the reason that they were racist to you was because you said you wouldn't date a Republican and or someone that's not vaccinated. And it's like, since they don't want to be pressured to be vaccinated, so that means it's like maybe they were mean because you were and all this other crap. I'm sorry, like I was like, these are things that colonizing women have actually told me. And I'm just, so then even when I say, so you think it's okay that they're calling me the N word and a slave and a Jim Crow and all these other things? Oh no, I didn't say it was right. I just, it's like maybe, well, maybe you can date a man that's not vaccinated. Is that so wrong? So if I want to marry a guy who's not vaccinated, but then if we have kids together or if I adopt or whatever, I don't want to hear him try to tell me how to raise the kids, because if he's going to tell me not to vaccinate, that's an argument. And yeah, I was brainwashed in the church, where at the church they say that the women should listen to the man, and even if the man is wrong, the woman does as the husband. Not See, I'm not that submissive type. I'm not. That's one reason I'm single. That is one reason I'm staying single. One thing that a lot of people do not realize, and that one reason is because they don't teach the history like they should in schools, is why, like, especially the black community does not trust colonizing women. And if you've been listening to the episodes, you already know the formation and things of what colonizing is, and who the you are or URR or whatever. Like I created my own terminology and everything just to, separate the two parties. So either you're colonizing or you are a you are. So, but a lot of people don't realize why we don't trust the colonizing women out here. And they don't realize how back in the day, a lot of them would just say that a black man hit on them or tried something with them. Next thing you know, they turn into strange fruit. And it's like all they had to do was cry and whine and use, like, because they don't realize how the power of their tears is like they can be the villain, they can be the culprit. They can be the, like, heartless, awful, terrible bigot. But once their tears fall out of their eyes, all of a sudden, oh my gosh, well, oh no, it's okay. Well, you didn't know any better. Well, we have to treat you special. Because even in the courtrooms, I will never forget, there was that one case where this colonizing woman, I believe it was a elimination type of case, but the black judge, or black, like one of the people who worked in the courtroom, was like either brushing her hair or she was doing something. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And then even her verdict. And it was, but then that's been happening a lot with a lot of colonizing people who have done insane, awful, terrible crimes. Recently, this year, that one Caucasian male who harmed a young girl, even covering her mouth so no one would hear her. I think it might be like 30 days or so. No, that's the pastor. Yeah, speaking of, like the pastors who keep saying LGBTQ and all these other people pointing at LGBTQ, but then at the same time, it's them. Those are the people that we need to be, like, the people who are blaming them are the ones that we need to be looking out for. Yeah, but they wonder why we don't trust them. And then even with the dating apps and everything like that, it's like people are seem so shocked about the young Republicans. Baby boo boo honey, like, what's wrong with you? You're acting so brand new, acting like this is new. Come on now. Black women have been saying this for years, but then you keep telling us to shut up, be quiet, we're arrogant, ignorant, we don't know what we're talking about, and we're the real racists because we keep bringing it up. But look at what's going on right now. You have that evidence right in front of you. And then you have Republicans who want to say, oh, well, they didn't really mean it. Oh, they're children. They're in their 30s. Baby, honey, like, no. One, for men, your brain fully develops, I believe, by 25 or 27, something like that. And so, and then you're grown. Like, okay, if when you're 18, they say you're grown. 21, you can have a drink. And it's like they expect you to have, like, they keep, if they're children, but you expect them to have children, and you expect them to get married, you expect them to have a house, you expect them, okay, so you want children to buy houses, you want children to have families. Don't you dare say that they're children. They're not children. They're grown adults. And would you give a child, like, children, the leadership roles that you're giving them? Because, like, with these, the young Republicans, with a lot of these people that got caught, that got yeah, they were in leadership. They are, or they were in leadership roles. So how dare you? We're not dumb. We're not stupid. But it's really funny how you say these are children, but then the children who, like, because, yeah, let's just say it's a different subject for a different day. But in summary, when you need the children to sound adult, you say young adult, especially with the black people. When teenagers get caught in a situation or a crime or something, all of a sudden they're an adult. But then when young kids get, like, in the, like, when a colonizer misuses, harms a child, then they'll say young adult. Think about what you're saying, because, yeah, it's like a lot of this mess right now. You guys, it's like, yeah, it's like the Republican men who write me because they can't stand my list of standards. They can't. They hate that I want a man that invests, because I'm tired of men telling me that they want my money, or that only white women or white people or white men or white women. It depends on the guy that I'm talking to, whatever. But it's like so many white men. It was like they'll say I'm spoiled or I'm stuck up because I want a guy to invest. But and the thing is, my list of, if you've been watching my episodes, how did I create my list of standards? Pause it, write in the messages. How, I'm going to give you the answer, but pause it and, like, just write your answer. But yeah, just really think, like, how do you think I created it? And if you've been watching, you already know the answer. Okay, because the answer is, my entire list of standards is everything that men hate about me. The degrees, men hate that I have degrees and certifications. Men hate that I'm a Democrat. Men hate that I want to adopt and foster. Men hate that I love having deep conversations and watching documentaries, and that I'm a sapiosexual. And it's like, men hate that I'm vaccinated. The entire list is like, are the things that men hate about me. But since they hate that I'm already dismissing them, that's when the racism and the bigotry comes out. That's when they put so much pure hate out, to the point where I'm just like, do we need to go to Wizard of Oz? Yeah, because I don't think you have a heart. I think we need to get one for you too. Yeah. And while we're there, we need to get those really cute shoes too, you know. Yeah, so yeah, a heart for you and those shoes for me. Okay, okay. But I don't, it's just crazy because I feel like people are just now like, oh, well, maybe that's just a fluke. It's no fluke. It's no fluke. It's like with all of this, like, and it's really crazy because of so many older, like, oh my gosh, like 45 to 60-year-old men who write me. And, like, the things they try to, like, especially with the oh, I bet you want to wear a mask. Oh, I hope you run out of breath. I hope you fall down and pass away or whatever. And it's just like, okay, you got issues. You got issues. And oh, like some of the men who tell me to eliminate myself from the earth because I'm a Democrat, or oh, the ones who are like, well, I'm glad you don't have kids. I hope you're never able to have kids because you'll probably take them to a drag queen book reading or something like that. And I'm just like, wow. Oh, or the one racist, no good, stupid bigot who had the nerve to say that, oh, I bet I know why you want to adopt. You only want to adopt so you can get checks. And it's like, no, wow. Okay, well, I'm writing my books and children's books and my novels and my greeting cards and my candles. And I'm thinking with my 3 degrees and 3 certifications that I can find an amazing job, and actually with my disability counselor and everything. Yes, like some of the number, yeah, let's just say, and also with my investments from before my diagnosis or before my disability got, you know, yeah, let's just say, yeah, I'm not, yeah, you know, I could be a lot better. I should be a lot better if it wasn't for the stupid, ignorant, terrible doctors that I had in my past. But yeah, you know, yeah, if I'm just gonna keep it right there, but it's, if you've been reading through the messages so far, just know there's so much more. There's so much more. And so much is of them praising the orange man and putting down or stereotyping black people. And it's just to a point where they want to say black people are racist because they bring up racism, and they can't even bring up African American history. They want to eliminate that from the museums. And yes, I brought it up again, and I'll bring it up every time I can, because you don't realize my ex-boyfriend, Mr. No Heart, he bragged about not having to learn African American history. He bragged about it. I never had to learn about African American history. There were only three people of color kids from K through 12. Yeah, I didn't have to learn any of that stuff. It's like there was no use. There was no use to us learning that stuff. Said this to my face. And then, oh my gosh, remember the Martin Luther King Jr. episode I recorded this year? Yeah, go back to that. I don't know if it was the day of that I uploaded that one, but I think that was the week of. But yeah, remember, like, because yeah, he didn't have my back. And when I say, like, and I was like, if you're colonizing people, if you're going to date a black person, if you're not woke, don't. If you're not aware of the dangers and the situations that they get caught up in. Because with my ex, go back to that episode, but remember what the sandwich lady said when she was sewing and passing out her, with, to me, they're probably absolutely disgusting, dirty cat, like fit, like fur filled sandwiches or whatever. But remember what she told him on Martin Luther King Jr. Day? And he came home, or he came back to his house. It wasn't my home, but he told it right to my face and started laughing. And he doesn't know. It's like part of me was like, some of these people, they're so dumb. They would say the racist things to our faces that but then they was like, I didn't do it. I didn't agree with that. Yeah, but did you defend it, or did you defend me, or like black people? Did you say that was appalling or racist and terrible? Oh no, she just meant it as a joke. Go back to that episode and see what he said was just out of humor. It's disgusting and awful and terrible. So when I think about what these young Republicans wrote, it's like the sandwich lady is probably one of their grandmothers. They probably learned from her. because the awful, terrible, racist thing she said, who it's like, and then I hear about the gas chambers and things like that. Yeah. But that's another thing that I've really been thinking about. They keep saying, you took Charlie Kirk out of context. You took him out of context. Okay. What do all of these messages that we got from these young Republicans, like, can you put the pieces together yet? We didn't take him out of context. Or did we take him, or did the young Republicans take him out of context? Because it's like, these people are the result. These people are part of his posse, are part of his group, are part of his organization, like, well, demographic organization, things like that. It's like, these are some of his followers. These are some of the people who, it's like, they looked up to him and stuff, and they are saying these awful, terrible, bigoted, like, just heartless things. But it's like, they're going to try to tell black people we're taking them out of context, but look at what other people within the same community are saying. How are you going to say we took him out of context when he said racist, bigoted, awful, terrible, heartless, vile things, and now the young Republicans are saying awful, terrible, bigoted, hateful, disgusting things? It's like, it's a pair of shoes, they match. Same brand, same color, same size, and everything. It's just pretty sad and disgusting how some people are not, they're still trying to tell us that it's in our heads. And it's like, as an older black woman, I have faced a lot of racism. And with dating apps, especially November of 2022, that's when I put up this list of standards. That is when it's like, these Republican men, they hated it. And even on my profile, I say that I have a master's. And a lot of men's like, no, you don't. I know you couldn't have finished school. I know you couldn't have finished that. Oh, it's like, you're just trying to, like, lie just so you can, like, you want to make up, blah, blah, blah. It's like, black women don't do that. And it's just like, oh, wow. Wow. Oh, I bet you only have a master's of these streets. Oh, I bet you only have a master's for it, in my bed, and or a master's of my eggplant or whatever. And it's just pretty degrading, and disgusting. But it's like, people are acting like they're so surprised. And I know, like, not the 92% of the black women. No, we knew, like, this is what we kept telling you guys about Project 2025. We kept trying to, like, with, like, even the 1619 project. It's like, a lot of that information, how valid it is, and then with African American history, how they, like, especially when it comes to black women, when you go back to slavery and the medical experiments and the treatment, and especially even with childbirth of black women and things, and now till this day, black women, I think, have around, I think, 30% higher chance of passing away from childbirth. Yeah, and it's just like, they say that, they might say that's not racism. Well, okay, well, but then also with Doge, remember, they eliminated all of the scientific experiments that include DEI, and then they took away DEI with jobs, even though, like, there was that one young African American woman who just displayed how racism is still in the work field, and now she might actually turn into a documentary. But they want to say there's no more racism when almost every single corner of our society, especially politically right now, you see at least a pinch of racism, or the whole corner might be racism, but it's everywhere. It's all over. It's apparent, even in our Supreme Court. Them legalizing being able to search people based off the color of their skin. Pay attention. Some people are so shocked by these text messages, but it's like, look at our community, look at the mistreatment, look at just humanity as a whole within our country. And they are so upset that we're having this gorgeous, amazing foin, like, man, about to perform at the Super Bowl. Oh, that's gonna be moss green, gonna look pretty for, yeah. I'm sorry. He's so pretty. But anyway, like, can we clone him? And like, can we clone him and make like a 40-year-old version of him? You know, please, you know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just had to ask. It's just kind of crazy how so many people, they act like they're shocked, and it's like, shocked of what? It's like, and you have to remember how the colonizers on Fox, they kept wanting to reprogram the definition of woke from the 1965 version, the original version of the slang of it. But, and then they want to put you down for being woke, but being woke made us aware of what is going on around us, to the point where this did not surprise us. We knew this. It's like, when this story came out, I bet a lot of black women were like, so what's new? You're acting like this is new. You're acting like we didn't know this. We've been telling you. And you don't want to listen to us. We've been telling you. But I'm just at a point where I'm just like, ooh, especially even witnessing this through dating and stuff, because I think this was 2023. Matched with this one guy. I think it was on Hinge, but one of the let's see, he seemed really nice, but, and this is before, because like, I was still trying to give moderates a chance, but yeah, I don't do that anymore. But when this moderate colonizer guy, yes, he had the nerve to say, well, you're black, so you can't be as smart as Asian people. That's just not how it works. Black people are never smarter than Asian people. It's like, Asian people do deserve to be at Harvard. You guys can probably get into pretty good universities, but it's like, you just get in there because of pity, and you just get in there because they have to at least have a few black people. It's just like, oh, okay, you are really stupid. And then, oh, he got, that's the funny part. When I decided to stop talking to him and communicating with him, oh, he was so frustrated and annoyed. He was not like, it wasn't until like, because he kept texting and calling, trying to get my attention. And I think he said one or two racist things, but it was like 3 weeks later, he was like, because I was all right. Oh, I think I told him. Because yeah, it's really funny when you tell younger guys, because I think he was like late 20s, early 30s. I was like, if I could find your mother on Facebook and show her the things that you have told me. See, okay, ladies, women, if you ever come to a point with a guy where he's just treating you or saying something awful or terrible, say that. Do you know how many men I've gotten rid of? They run, or they block me, or that's because, yeah, they can't have, oh, they can't let their mommies know with how they treat women. Oh, their moms would be like, what in the world? Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.